Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Yes, can you hear me? Hey.
All right, 36th District, Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. The proceedings are held by via Zoom. While court is in session, please place your device on mute until your case is called. No smoking, no eating, no drinking. Please remain seated at all times. No driving. Good morning, Your Honor.
all right, no hats or hoodies either. Good morning, everyone. What I'm gonna try to do is get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I'm gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in. We've accounted for everybody, so we're gonna get going. All right. City of Detroit versus Willie C. Shields Jr., case number SP 1582491. Mr. Shields, good morning to you. State for the record, please.
Willie Shields Jr.
All right. Good morning. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to pay $240. You did. I'm going to dismiss the case. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Yeah, you do the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We took care of Christopher Lane. All right, I'm gonna get Victoria. Victoria Glenn. All right, City of Detroit versus Victoria Glenn. Case number SP 1273638, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1283273, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1300460, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 134965551. SP 168042881. SP 1680481, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1708667, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Charles Hobbs, on behalf of Ms. Glenn. Ms. Glenn, could you say your name for the record, please?
My name is Victoria Glenn.
All right, good morning to you, Mrs. Glenn.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, today is date and time set for a pre-trial. We've already discussed off the record. I'm going to give you until July the 28th, Ms. Glenn. July the 28th. I continue. Best of luck to you. Continue prayers to you and your family, and continue to bring that good news next time. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right,
you have a blessed day.
You have a better one. Who's the other one? Ms. Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure, Lewis, please. City of Detroit versus Sharika Lewis, case number SP 154. Strike that, SP 1546809, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 146,928, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1631611, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 172,95861. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Charles Hobbs, P79715, on behalf of Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, would you say your name for the record, please?
Sharika Lewis.
Okay, good morning to you again, Ms. Lewis. Today is date and time set for pre-trial. Same for you. I wish you continued good luck. We're going to be praying for you and your family, and we're going to have you back on July the 28th at 8:30. Okay.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day too.
Absolutely. Best of luck to you both. The last thing we got in me was the 22nd. City of Detroit versus Richard Allen LaSure, case number SP17244442, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Did you say LaSure, Your Honor?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Stephen Mamet on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. Your
Morning.
Honor, I spoke with the prosecutor. She's agreed to amend the moving violation to blockading and dismiss the other 2 charges, Your Honor.
Corporal Reinhardt, are you there? Corporal Reinhardt, are you there? All right. What about your client's presence, counsel? You have the permission?
I have authority to enter this plea, and I move to waive my client's presence, Your Honor.
I'll grant the motion to waive the presence. Blocking traffic, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that response.
I do, Your Honor. I do, Your Honor.
Pause for the dismissal of the other matter.
I do, Your Honor.
With that stipulation, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. I'm gonna give your client till July 14th to pay it. If it's
Thank you.
nothing further, a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You did.
Tiffany Gray here.
It's Annie Gray.
It's Annie Gray.
Yeah, my Gmail, somehow it fell under my daughter. I am Annie Mae Gray.
Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit.
Yes, sir.
Gray, case number SP172558811, SP173197781, SP1795127, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP8297571. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gray.
Annie Mae Gray.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We're going to give your client a $0 bond. What does your client want to do?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
All right, July 25th, Ms. Gray. It will be trial date July 25th, 2025.
Yes, sir.
At 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Ms. Gray, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too, sir.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Rachel B. Little. Case numbers, SP1709327, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP1709631.
I can leave now.
You can leave, huh? Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Little, are you there? Is this set for trial here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Little. State your name for the record, please.
Rachel Lee Lippo.
So here's the deal here. Ms. Harris, who spoke with Ms. Little? Let's also call SP SP 129-33941, SP 159-1298, counts 1 and counts 2 into the record. Who spoke with Ms. Little?
I did. Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Ms. Little. Ms. Little, please state your name.
Right there, let's go.
Ms. Little, the cases that are on the docket today, she already pled to the SP 129-33941, and it was I believe she did, and it was a let me make sure I'm looking at this correct. I know Ms. Little has been here before as well. All right, so on that improper plate, Ms. Little pled, and that was it was never paid. The other cases that were on why they're on the docket, so is a disregard a red signal that is open and a expired plate that is open. The other tickets Ms. Little got, 2 of them are in warrant status. I can give you a list, Ms. Harris, whenever you're ready.
Ready?
No valid registration, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver, no hops, improper display of plate, expired plate, and insurance no proof. So you're gonna have to get Ms. Little an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Ms. Little, you have absolute right to a trial, and you say you want a bench trial and a formal hearing, correct?
Correct.
That is the request based on the nature of one of the charges, Your Honor, and based on the fact that this was an issue where it may have been an identity issue. I would request counsel be appointed if that is okay with Ms. Little.
It is.
Ms. Little, I need a good phone number, please.
And I can take her in a breakout room to get that information and place it in the chat so that she doesn't have to make her private information public.
Go back in the breakout room, Ms. Little, speak to Ms. Harris, and we'll get you out of here. No, well, the trial, the pre-trial, we're gonna set it for a pre-trial since we're gonna select that, get that appointed attorney. I'm gonna ask you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. That next court date is gonna be July 24th, 2025. 30. Rejoin the breakout room, speak to Ms. Harris, and if you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave. This passed.
When I make a face, I can see my lazy eye.
You gotta keep quiet, please. Mute yourself, please. This is the Jamal Locke. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, good morning to you, sir. I do not see Locke on the docket.
8:30, Your Honor.
8:30. Jamal is 2 A's.
Yeah.
City of Detroit versus Jamal Locke. Case numbers SP 133-87461. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Locke.
Jamal Locke, Sr.
Good morning to you, sir. Day is date and time set for arraignment on the bench. Warrant out enter or not guilty. If you have, I'll give him a $0 fine. Mr. Berry, I don't know if he has insurance or not, but I know that he owes a no insurance proof. He owes $336 on that, amongst other civil infractions that he never took care of. But if he doesn't have a valid driver's license, then that no insurance proof will prevent him from getting one. What are we going to do with this misdemeanor case, Mr. Berry?
Further prosecutor, the matter on the docket is to be dismissed.
I'm going to dismiss the case, sir, per city attorney. You know, I just told you, you owe some other civil infractions here.
Yes.
One of 336, that you should probably pay first, because that's probably holding your license up if you don't already have one. If there's nothing further, sir, I'm waiving the warrant fee. Best of luck to you, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Diego Garcia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, sir.
Can we get an interpreter too, please?
Oh, I don't need one.
No, not for you, for someone else.
Sorry.
City of Detroit versus Diego Garcia, case number SB 156766141, SB 1620364, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1642154, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1464497, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, may it please the court. Tana Jenkins, P82663, on behalf of Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, please state your full name for the record.
Diego Miguel Ángel Garcia.
Thank you. Your Honor, today is the date and time for arraignment on a bench warrant. We'd ask that the bench warrant be recalled and for purposes of arraignment, waive a formal rating.
You are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. What does your client want to do?
Thank you, Your Honor. He would like to accept the offer of improper plates, failure to display, and a straight plea on the no trailer plate, dismiss the remaining 4 tickets. Do you need the ticket numbers, Your Honor?
You want to take the deal, Mr. Garcia?
Yeah, I'd like to take the deal.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell nothing but the truth.
All right, you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yeah.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yeah, I understand.
Ms. Jenkins went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yeah, she went over everything.
You understood those rights?
Yeah, I understood.
You have any questions about those rights?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Did you have any questions about those rights?
No, none at all.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yeah.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right. Let me draw your attention back to May the 26th, 2023 at around 2:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Otter Drive and Hubble. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yeah, I believe so.
You got to know so.
No, it's because I'm sorry, it's because the phone kind of cuts off at times, so I didn't really hear everything you said. Well,
before you answer a question, sir, make sure you fully understand the question, okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you have an occasion on that day on May the 26th, 2023 at 2:25 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Otter Drive and Hubble? Did you get pulled over by the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yeah, I was, sir.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yeah.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't do so.
And why is that?
Because my license suspended.
All right. And did you have a trailer? Were you riding a vehicle with a trailer attached to it?
Yeah.
But was there a plate that you needed? Did you have a plate on that trailer?
Yeah, but they were improper.
How were they improper?
From the they had no it had no trailer plates.
They had no plate. Okay.
Yeah, they had no plates.
I'm going to find them guilty of the amended count of failure to display for not providing a license and as charged to plate to having no plate on the trailer. Let me draw your attention back to November the 25th, 2025, at around 6:59 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Livernois and Otis. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with Detroit? Or no?
Yeah, I remember that that time. It was 2024, wasn't it, sir?
Sorry, yeah, strike that 2024, you're right. Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yeah, he did. Or she did, because it was a lady.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't do so.
And why is that?
At the time, my license was suspended.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. Stipulate the probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
I'm gonna, no fine, I'm on the allowing, and we'll dismiss that now. And then 240 and 240, 240 and 240, sir, when can you pay it?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. When can you pay it, sir?
Is it possible that I could do it in I might be able to do it at the end of the week because I'm gonna get paid, but do you think I could get like 2 weeks to pay it?
I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay it or allow payment plan.
Okay, no, that's cool.
By the 28th, pay it at any DevDAC kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Or you get into that payment plan, which you would have to come down to the courthouse before the 28th. All right, pay it by the 28th. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, okay?
All right, thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You have a better one.
Take care, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you.
Dana Long here.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is the city of Detroit versus Dana Long, case number SB 11374229, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Overton about for Miss Long.
Ms. Long, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Dana Long.
All right, today's date and time set for pre-trial. Mr. Overstreet, what's Ms. Long want to do?
Want to know what her SOS says.
Okay, we're gonna on Long, please. Let's pass the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Dante Diamond, case number SB 159-25971. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gunman, please state your name for the record.
Dante Diamond.
For purposes of arraignment, my client.
Go ahead.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. I think this other one is possibly, let me see what this means. FC suspension. What is that? FC suspension. All right, what does Mr. Diamond want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting the appointment of counsel.
All right, I lost my screen.
Excuse me, Your Honor, this is Corporal Bennett. I have a couple of the courtrooms to go to, sir. Could I come back?
Check in, Corporal Bennett. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I need a good phone number for.
Your Honor, I placed his contact information in the chat.
I can't see the chat. My screen is messed up, so.
Okay. Should I send it to the clerk, or did you just want me to state his information?
If you say his name out loud, then that's fine. If not, you'll just have to wait.
313-778-8237. Email address taygorman, as in boy, lue@gmail.com. Did you also need the information for Ms. Little?
Yeah, well, I can get that in a minute since she's probably already left.
She has.
All right, Mr. Gama, I'm gonna set a pretrial up for you for the 24th of July at 8:30.
Yep.
Are you there, sir?
Yes.
24th of July. What I need you to do is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by the 24th, then I'm going to then we'll get one pointed to you on the spot on that day. Okay.
All right, then here.
All right. There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay, then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, then.
All right,
I'm free to go. I'm free to go. Okay, then.
On Long's driver's license is valid. Whoever asked for Dana Long's driver's license is valid. Here, let me do something. This may cut everyone off. I don't want to do that.
Your Honor, make somebody else host first before you do that, and then it won't cut everyone off.
I understand that I can't make anybody else host because my screen is completely gone.
Yeah, Ms. Harris, I'm gonna log out and then I'll come back in and take host.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
It may just give it to you by virtue of the fact that he's already made people co-hosts. Usually it just designates one of the co-hosts as host, but okay, let me mute.
Let me know. All right, can I be heard?
Yes.
All right, look, are we ready on link on Long? I'm sorry. Are we ready on Long?
I was just waiting on the SOS response.
The SOS is valid on Long.
Okay, well, it's gonna be a dismissal. For dismissal.
All three charges?
Yeah, for compliance.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Long. Long, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel I'm gonna dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation, Ms. Long. And if there's nothing further, I'm waiving the warrant fee. Have a very good day. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right, is that all you have, Ogletree?
Yeah, that's it. Take care.
Best of luck to you.
Your Honor, may I please have co-host when you get a moment? This is Madam Prosecutor.
Corporal Reinhardt, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Your matter has already been adjudicated. They took a blocking traffic.
Yes, that's correct. I heard them earlier, but the computer wasn't working for me to respond to them.
Okay, very well. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day. Can I get close?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Be safe.
All right.
This is the City of Detroit versus Shad Lacko, case number SP 164-11671. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf
that would be Miss Baird if she's around. All right. Judge, that's you see my name is called. All right. Let's get Reginald. Who's got? We'll call it Reginald Griffin. Is Reginald Griffin here?
Yes.
one to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Reginald Griffin. Case numbers SP 101-0882, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 102-0368, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 102-0586, counts 1. SP 10, let's strike that. SP 11-003441 and SP 11-003444, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 111-0011, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11215901. SP 121890001. SP 1219318. SP 122560331. SP 1262974. SP 1295526, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1321997 SP 1336420 1. SP 1340856 1. SP 1342196 1. SP 134, you have to be quiet. SP 1342802 1. SP 1356218 1. SP 1383489, counts 1, 2. SP 1411836, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1419421. SP 1432181, count 1 and count 3. SP 1436668, counts 1, 2. SP 1448449 1. SP 1448456 SP 1457748, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 146465541. SP 146465543. SP 14665, strike that. SP 1464655 2. SP 146977071. SP 1472210, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1479552, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1486685, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1503136, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1509604, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1509605 SP 1511404, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1518101. SP 1604335, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1627336, counts 1. SP 1641612, counts 1. SP 1651209, counts 1 and counts 2. SP, and strike that. State of Michigan versus case number SX 4174516, counts 1. And counts 3. 2275010, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Reginald Griffin.
Anna Jenkins, on behalf of Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, your name for the record, please.
Reginald Griffin.
I'm surprised somebody is willing to take this. All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Griffin. I told you you didn't get another ticket because I told you I was going to send you to jail if you got another ticket.
Yeah, you did.
Listen, where all the officers are for Griffin, and why don't you sort all this out for him, Ms. Jenkins? I don't know what officers are here for him and which officers aren't.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Officer Hayes here for Mr. Griffin.
I see 3 officers, Hayes, Nasser, and Rule so far.
And Vajan's here for him too.
Bajan,
Good morning.
Croxton, Corporal Croxton, sir.
Croxton.
It can go on and on. Let's go ahead and sort it out for him. Mr. Griffin, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Jenkins. She's gonna try to sort this stuff out for you. Keep in mind today is the date and time set for a trial if you don't like it. Join the room, please, and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's pass that. Williams is there for Griffin too. Officer Williams is there for. Sorry. I have the same issues. Let's go with Richard Bluff there. All right, somebody's gonna have to mute their device, please. Plug. This seems like the plug in the back. I turned the screen. Plug was loose. City of Detroit versus Richard Glover. Case number SP1312869. Counts 1 and counts 2. SP840798. Counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3. SP865359. Counts 1, 2, and 3. U 52653719 19452146 counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Glover.
Richard Glover III.
Good morning to you, Mr. Glover. Is there Officer Myers here? Officer Myers. I think Mr. Glover got lucky. Time. I know there's no knocks. I know there's no victors. Go ahead, Counselor.
With regard to those matters, Your Honor, we move to dismiss, there being no complaining witness. Is Officer Collins available?
Is Officer Collins here? I don't see Collins in the breakout room, in any of the breakout rooms.
You would move for dismissal, Your Honor, there being no complaining witnesses.
All right. Case is dismissed. Mr. Glover, no officer. And I'll waive warrant fees, but you're going to have a lot of reinstatement fees to pay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. If there's something further, sir, you can pay those at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit. You also owe 2 civil infractions, 3 civil infractions. You pay those, you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid driver's license. Pay at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDac app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. Best of luck to you, and have a very good rest of your day.
Is this way I can get on a payment plan? Because I get a once a month check, I'm on a budget.
Yeah, you can come on down to the courthouse and you have to come down to the courthouse and get on the payment plan.
So from my understanding, the other tickets have been dismissed except for the other 3, right?
Yeah, civil infractions, those were old. The other matters were dismissed. And then you just have civil infractions and the reinstatement fees to pay. All right.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Katrina Cooch. Case number SP1711602, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1711633. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Cooch. Gooch.
Are you there, Ms. Gooch? Are you there? I don't see her here. I don't hear anything. She's not supposed to be here until July the 2nd. Let's move on. Officer Lennon, is Officer Lennon here? That's Officer Linton for Lagan. I haven't seen him check in yet. We'll give him till a few more minutes to check in. Miguel Lagan. Down to he's gone. Mundusky, Officer Mundusky, who's your defendant? He Officer Ernie. All right, Tanisha Gray.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is the City of Detroit versus Tanisha Latoya Gray, case number SP 1690662, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gray.
Your Honor, it says Attorney Barrett. I'm just not sure if that's the case or not. I apologize for interrupting.
I see corporate. I don't see Attorney Barrett. Let me see.
She's in the courtroom, but muted.
I know. Yeah, it doesn't have, I don't see Attorney Barrett on Gray, Tanisha Gray.
I was just looking at someone put a notation behind her name, Your Honor.
Oh, did you talk, do you have Attorney Barrett with talking to you, Ms. Gray?
No.
No attorney has talked to you?
Not for this part, not for the trial, no.
Not today? Who has any attorney talked to you?
I talked to Attorney Barry for the pretrial.
All right, Mr. Barry, go ahead. You can handle it. And Ms. Barrett is not, I don't see her listed as an attorney of record. Go ahead, Mr. Barrett. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gray.
It's Tanisha Latoya Gray.
All right, day and date and time. Corporate, good morning to you. Day and date and time for a trial. Can you state your name, badge number, and department for the record, please?
Yes, sir. Corporal Kropik, badge 775, City Detroit Police Department.
Mr. Berry, give Ms. Gray an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Gray, if you don't like the offer, today is the date and time set for trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
You're in the room. Let's pass the matter.
Judge, we have a quick dismissal on Lloyd White if you want to handle that.
Yeah, okay, we'll get that. City of Detroit versus Timothy Garr, case number B144-01324, B144-01424, B144-01524, B144-01724, B144-01824. Appears for the record, please.
Timothy Christopher Garr.
Sir.
Chair Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Garr. But I see a notation behind his name that says rep by Mr. Dupree. So I don't, Chair Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Garr.
Garr, have you spoken to Mr. Dupree?
Yes, I spoke to him yesterday.
Okay, let's pass the matter. Is Mr. Dupree here?
I haven't heard.
He's here. He showed up. He's here. I don't know. He's not responding now. Give me a minute. Detroit, this is Keyshawn Boyd White, case number SP 1682139. Here, please.
Yes, Your Honor. This is Scott Nadeau, P64316, on behalf of Mr. Lloyd White, who's appearing by Zoom with consent. Mr. Lloyd White, could you please turn on your camera and announce your name?
Keyshawn Lloyd White.
Thank you. Judge, I've had a chance to discuss this with the prosecutor. She's agreed to dismiss this matter, and we would stipulate the probable cause.
Okay, I see Officer Ernie.
The officer was here. The officer was here, and the city attorney explained that she had a chance to speak with him. And as a result of that conversation, that she would agree to dismiss, and we would agree to stipulate the probable cause.
That stipulation, I'm going to dismiss the cases. There's nothing further. Everybody have a very good day. Let's talk to you.
Thank you. Good day, sir. You can log off.
It's the city of Detroit versus Carl Shea Leonard. The case number is SP 1500871, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 1734536, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1734551, SP 9196111. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of defendant Leonard, please state your name for the record.
Carla Shea Leonard.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes, 1 second.
All right, is Officer Martin here? He was here. Is he in the room?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Martin, badge 4091, Detroit Police.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Here, Ms. Harris, I guess Ms. Leonard's got other tickets that are not on the docket. Get her an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, or we can deal with these and get the other tickets heard at another time. I'll let you speak to your client. You make the decision how you want to proceed. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Ms. Leonard. Ms. Harris is gonna get you the updated offer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Join, I'm sorry. Join the room, please. Let's pass the map.
How many other matters were there?
Other matters were 3 other matters: expired plate, no insurance proof, driving while license suspended, and then the matters that were on the docket.
Thank you very much.
She's almost paid the expired plate off. Well, no, she owes $92 from the 222 on the expired plate on the SB 15002. All right. Let's pass the matter.
Okay.
Let's move that list. Christopher Gordon, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have a lawyer ready.
You said a lawyer? No, sir.
Lawyer.
No, sir. I don't got no lawyer.
Let me see where those other attorneys are. We're gonna have to wait on the lawyer to come out. Ms. Barrett, are you ready? Ms. Medina, are you ready? You need an attorney? Do you need an interpreter?
Your Honor, I am ready. My client is present with me at my office. He would require an interpreter, and we are requesting an adjournment after speaking with Ms. Schneider.
What is your client's name?
His is Aldo. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna bring him in, Your Honor.
Well, what's your client's name?
It is,
Bruno?
yes, exactly, Your Honor. I'm sorry,
What's the purpose of the adjournment?
Your Honor, so we are not adjourning the bench trial, to be clear. We're seeking for it to be set for a pretrial. We are acknowledging that all 3 officers have appeared, but there's some evidence that we need to look into, some paperwork that we need to look into.
Yeah, so we are adjourning the trial, bench trial.
Yeah, well, yes, but we don't want to set it for bench. We don't want to make the officers appear again. We would want to make a record that the officers are present here today, and for negotiation purposes, I needed to review some discovery, Your Honor.
But at some point, we're gonna probably have to set this for another trial date anyway.
No, we're like, there's going to be a resolution now that the officers have appeared, Your Honor, one way or the other. We anticipate a resolution at the next court date.
I don't see how you can say that. If you're asking for an adjournment for some discovery, and you feel that the discovery should lessen your client's culpability, or have your client has no culpability at all, and the city doesn't feel the same way, then we would have to set it for another trial, right?
Well, the thing is that my client has 3 separate dates of offenses, Your Honor. So I do believe, given the discovery, there may be some matters that are dismissed and some that are resolved, but we do anticipate like a resolution with regards to the 3, not another trial date, Your Honor, as of right now.
As of right now, like I'm saying, it could lead to another trial date if you're not getting the resolution that you feel that your client should deserve, right?
Potentially, Judge, yes, it would have been best to have had this prior, and I do apologize.
These cases go back too far.
Yes.
Trooper DeBuck.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I have a half-hour grace period. It's past that half-hour grace period. Who's your defendant?
I apologize for my tardiness, sir. Give me one moment here. My defendant is Larkins Cortez Malik.
All right, Larkins Cortez Malik, are you here? Larkins Cortez Malik, are you here? All right, well, he's not here, so it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. You can stay. Well, I'm gonna excuse the officers for the defendants that have not showed anyway.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Officer Nelson. I just have to check back courtroom 332.
Who are you here on the morning to, Officer Nelson?
Greg.
Here. All right, I called his name. What about Officer Navarro?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your first time checking, or have you been here earlier?
Oh, this is my first time checking in. My apologies.
No reason for apologies. I'm just gonna dismiss your case. You didn't get here by the cutoff time, but trust and believe Mr. Griffin has a lot of other, I won't mark you not, that you did not appear. I'm just gonna dismiss the case, okay?
Understandable.
All right, be safe. Have a very good day. Ms. Villarreal, morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, can you state your name for the record and can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court, not involve confidential communication, so help you God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Abdon Gomez Ortuno, case number SP 129-58841. SP 1549970, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1593486, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1698604, counts 1 and counts 3. Please mute your device. SP 1698605-1, SP 1699295, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Ardán Gómez, or the last name again, Your Honor, Ordun.
Gomez Ortuno, O-R-T-N-O.
Thank you. Versus Gómez Ortuno. Números de caso: SP 1295884, cargo 1. SP 1549970, cargo 1 y 2. SP 1593486, cargos 1 y 2. SP 1698604, cargo 1. SP 1698651 y SP 1699295, cargos 1 y 2. Todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Gomez Ortuño. Sir, would you please state your name for the record?
Soy Cristal Marie Medina, representando al señor Gómez Ortuño. Usted, señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Mi nombre es Ardán Gómez Ortuño.
Yes, my name is Ardán Gómez Ortuño.
Good morning to you, sir. Officer Langusky, can you put your name, badge, number, and department on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Officer Maverick Lunguski, badge 746, Detroit Police.
May I have that badge number again, officer?
746.
746. Sí, está hablando el oficial de policía de la ciudad de Detroit, chapa número 746.
Officer Aramonte, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Y oficial Aramante, ¿puede usted también poner su nombre para que conste en el acta?
Sergeant, I'm sorry. Sergeant Aramonte's here, and Officer Fitzgerald Harris was here as well.
El oficial Fitzgerald está aquí, Aramante también.
Officer Sergeant Aramonte, can you put your name, badge number, and department on the record for Gomez, please?
Sargento Aramante, ¿puede usted
Yes, sir. Sergeant.
para que conste en el acta, por favor?
Sergeant Amarante, badge is 565.
I did not hear the badge number, Your Honor. 65?
565.
565. Thank you so much. Está hablando el sargento Aramante, capa número 565.
All right, and Officer Fitzgerald Harris, good morning to you. Can you put your name, badge number, and department on the record, please?
Y oficial Fitzgerald Harris, ¿puede usted también decir su nombre para que conste en el acta y su chapa y departamento?
Yes, Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442, Detroit Police Department.
Sí, soy el oficial Fitzgerald Harris, chapa número 1442, el Departamento de Policía de la Ciudad de Detroit.
Now, what's going on? Why do we need this adjournment?
¿Y qué es lo que está sucediendo aquí? ¿Por qué razón tenemos que tener eso?
Your Honor, when speaking with City Attorney Schneider, we realized that we wanted to review, we had not obtained and reviewed the discovery on one of these matters. And then she thought it would be best for us to adjourn all of them since they involve the same individual. We're not requiring the officers to appear in the future, requesting that they do. I acknowledge and we do that they were all three here and present, Your Honor, on today's date.
Su señoría, aquí yo he hablado con la fiscal Schneider. No tenemos entendido que queríamos un aplazamiento debido a que queríamos obtener y revisar las pruebas recíprocas para uno de los asuntos. Como él es el mismo acusado en todos los asuntos, pensábamos que queríamos aplazar todo. Y los policías no necesitan presentarse la próxima vez. Reconocemos que ellos están aquí hoy.
Officer Schneider, Attorney Schneider, how long is it going to take to get, we're on the record with Gomez or Truno, how long is it going to take to get this discovery or whatever is requested?
Así que, oficial Schneider, disculpe, abogada Schneider, ¿cuánto tiempo se va a tardar para que puedan conseguir las pruebas recíprocas?
Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322. I would say 3 weeks to be safe.
Está hablando Alexa Schneider, número de abogada P80322. Yo diría como unas 3 semanas para que tengamos más certeza.
Especially given the holiday.
Particularmente cuando tomamos en cuenta que viene ya de camino un día de fiesta.
And what case are we talking about that we need the discovery on?
¿Y a cuál caso nos estamos refiriendo? El caso que necesitan las pruebas recíprocas.
Leaving the scene of property damage, accident, reckless driving. I think you agree, Ms. Schneider, correct?
Yes, Officer Longuski's tickets.
Creo que es para el caso no hubieron daños a la propiedad. Ms. Schneider?
And yes, I think we are looking for Officer Longuski's tickets.
Sí, creo que estamos buscando las boletas de infracción del oficial Languski.
Was there a request for discovery at any time before the trial date was set?
Y se hizo una solicitud para la revelación de estas pruebas recíprocas antes de la fecha del juicio.
No, Your Honor. Honestly, I did not realize. So normally in these types of cases, I will send an email requesting these. That's my understanding. That's how we normally do that. I did not realize with this individual with having various tickets that it was something other than a license matter, honestly, Judge. And then I noticed that everything was up today. And so I had informally requested that, Your Honor.
No, su señoría, honestamente, yo no lo había captado. Típicamente yo mando un correo electrónico, pero ahora viendo que habían tantos asuntos, yo pensando que tan solo era un asunto sencillo de tránsito, y ahora veo que hay muchos casos envueltos.
And again, I normally would have, Your Honor, and I have history with, the law department and always making timely requests or following through in terms of how they want me to request discovery, but I did not do that in this matter, Your Honor.
Y típicamente yo tengo un historial de trabajar bien con el departamento judicial y siempre sigo las instrucciones que me dan, pero esta vez no tuve eso, no tuve esa experiencia, su señoría.
All right, this is the last time I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a trial date for July the 24th at 9 a.m.
Bueno, es la última vez que hago esto. Les doy una fecha ahora. Les voy a dar la fecha para tener el juicio. Va a ser el 24 de julio a las 9 de la mañana.
So much, Your Honor. I was noting my calendar. Thank you so much.
Lo estoy notando en mi calendario. Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so, very good day. Best of luck to you all. Be safe out there, and officers be safe.
Les deseo muy buen día y buena suerte. A los policías les deseo que tengan mucho cuidado y que se cuiden. Buena suerte. Gracias a todos.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Did you change the date for the trial for this case?
Yes, it's 24th of July.
Oh, okay, Your Honor, I won't be available then. I'll be on vacation. I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna, if we can talk to the city before you leave. So, because I'm not gonna hold that against you since this was, you're here today and it should have gone. Talk to the city.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's move down the line. Who's got Christopher Gordon? City of Detroit. This is the City of Detroit versus Christopher Lee Gordon, case number SP 115599991, SP 1173978, 217220261. Appearance for the record, please. Anybody here for Gordon?
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gordon, please state your name.
My name is Christopher Gordon.
Good morning to you, sir. Are you there? Priya's here. The other Officer Robbins and Officer Sanchez. I don't believe I've seen either of those two. Officer Sanchez is here as well. So go ahead and Sergeant Sanchez, go ahead and give Mr. Gordon an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Officer Sanchez, Sergeant Sanchez, good morning to you. Can you state your name, badge number, department for the record, please?
Sergeant Sanchez, badge S826, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. All right, go ahead, Ms. Harris. Speak to Mr. Gordon in a breakout.
Okay, and then we were also ready on Ms. Leonard, but I will go speak with Mr. Gordon first.
I'll put you in. We'll get Ms. Leonard out, and then Mr. Gordon can go in. I don't see Mr. Gordon. Where is he go? Okay.
He's in 7 for some reason.
I'll put him in 3. All right. Join the room and give me a minute, Mr. Gordon. Ready on Leonard? All right, let's
Yes,
go
Your
back on
Honor.
Ms. Leonard. Ms. Leonard, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Go ahead, counsel. What's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has been advised of her rights. She is waiving her right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to recommendation. That would be 1 count of failing to display and 1 count of allowing.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Leonard?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down. Understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine.
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Harris went over your other advice of rights to break out home, did she not?
I'm sorry.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice of rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Correct.
Ms. Harris, are you there?
I'm here.
Mr. Gordon's license is valid. Did you understand those rights, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Correct.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me start by drawing your attention to, how about we do it like this, a failure to display and an improper plate. I'm going to draw by drawing your attention back to September the 17th, 2023 at around 11:43 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Dexter and Waverly. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
You're operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
The officer asked you to produce valid insurance and a driver's license.
Yes, sir.
You could not do so, could you, ma'am?
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
At the time, I did not have a license.
And insurance, you didn't have any insurance at the time either?
That the car I was operating wasn't mine, and I wasn't aware that they didn't have any insurance.
I'm just gonna find her guilty of the impound failure to display for the driver's. You're not required to have insurance on a car that's not yours. You're just required to show proof of that insurance upon request of the officer. So we'll carry your attention back to May the 28th, 2025, around 3:24 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Livernois and McNichols. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Correct.
You said failure to display and allowing. Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license on that day?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, I could not.
Why is that?
I'm sorry.
Why couldn't you produce that license?
At the time, I was still trying to get my license together. I was on a payment plan, so I did not have one.
I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing. Which stipulates the probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matters.
It'll stipulate it, Your Honor.
All right. I'll see you in the payment plan on that stuff. I'm only going to fine you for one of them. $240 for the failure to display. When can you pay?
Within the next 2 weeks.
I'll just mark the next month, the 28th, pay it by the 28th, or get into the payment plan on that. The other matters will be dismissed. I'll waive the warrant fee. You'll pay the reinstatement fee. Either get into a payment plan or pay it off by the 28th. If there's something further, man, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, may the interpreter be dismissed?
Ask this gentleman here. He leave. This gentleman here,
Which one?
Espino, I need a name and a phone number from him, please.
¿El señor Espino necesita intérprete? ¿O Marisela Orozco necesita intérprete?
Sí, señora, yo necesito intérprete, por favor.
Yes, Madam Interpreter, I need an interpreter, please.
Does he have a case number? Good morning to you.
Buenos días, usted, señor. ¿Por acaso tiene usted el número de su caso?
El número de mi caso es el que sale aquí en el ticket.
Is that the number that I see here in the ticket?
SP, yes.
Empieza con las letras SP.
SX
SX
449
449
92 502.
SX 449 92502. This one.
Not supposed to be here until 7/7/2025.
Señor, su fecha para comparecer es el 7 de julio del 2025
At 1:30.
a la 1:30 de la tarde.
We'll mark the spot file need, or we can arraign them now and just get them another date.
Voy a marcar aquí en su expediente que usted necesita tener intérprete para que esté una presente con usted, o podemos proceder hoy mismo para su lectura de cargos.
Sí, está bien.
Yes, that's fine.
Just arraign them now.
Vamos a hacer la lectura de cargos ahora mismo.
Gracias.
Thank you.
This must be him as well. He's got two different cases, but the birth dates are City of Detroit versus. Ask him, did he ever live on Runson Street?
Señor, ¿alguna vez le gusta vivir en la calle Ronson?
Ronston.
Ronstone.
Runson. RUNSON.
No, señor, la calle Runson, RUNSON.
Runion. Ronson. Sí, yes.
Runion, Ronson, yes.
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 He's got, City of Detroit and the State of Michigan versus Camilo Andres Espina Gomez, case number SX 4499250, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 17366676, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Se llaman ahora los casos de la ciudad de Detroit y del estado de Michigan contra Camilo Andrés Espina Gómez. Números de caso SX 4499250, cargos 1, 2 y 3, y SP 1736676, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Que todos digan sus nombres para que conste en el acta, por favor.
Mi nombre es Camilo Andrés Ospina Gómez.
My name is Camilo Andres Espina Gomez.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Gomez, Your Honor.
Y yo soy el abogado Elwood S. Berry Jr. representando al acusado.
All right, we'll call the date and time for a show cause. We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond and we'll get him another court date.
Así que este es el día y es la hora que habíamos fijado para tener la audiencia para mostrar causa. Vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable, darle una fianza de $0 y darle una fecha para volver a comparecer.
Correcto, gracias.
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's have him back on July the 23rd for a pre-trial date on all the matters.
Así que le pedimos que usted regrese aquí el 23 de julio para tener la audiencia que se llama la consulta previa al juicio para todos los cargos contra usted.
At 8:30.
Las va a ser a las 8:30 de la mañana, señor.
Correcto, entonces tengo una pregunta, por favor.
Okay, correct. Can I have a question, please?
What is that question?
¿Cuál es esa pregunta?
Bueno, me dijeron una fecha 7 de julio a la 1:30 y me dejan otra fecha 23 de julio a las 8:30, ¿correcto?
So I was given a court date of July 7th at 1:30 and a court date of July 23rd at 8:30. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're gonna have all your court dates on July the 23rd. I need a date of birth for you, please.
Pero vamos a atender todos los casos que usted tiene pendiente para la fecha del 23. Necesito que usted me dé su fecha de nacimiento, por favor.
Mi fecha de nacimiento es 23 de julio de 1983.
My birth date is July 23rd, 1983.
So the next court date is July the 23rd, your birthday.
Y la próxima que usted tiene que comparecer es el 23 de julio, el día de su cumpleaños.
Correcto, sí, señora. ¿Tengo que estar ahí personalmente en la corte?
Do I need to appear in person at the court?
No, you can come on Zoom.
No, usted puede comparecer vía la plataforma de Zoom.
Ah, ok, thank you. Ok, muchísimas gracias.
All right, if it's not further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Si no tiene algo que agregar, señor, le deseamos muchísima suerte y un buen día.
Qué pena, disculpa. Es que ese 23 de julio, ¿me confirma la hora, por favor? Que es que no escuché bien.
Yes, and could you please, I have a question, could you please confirm the time? I didn't hear it very well.
8:30, please.
A las 8:30 de la mañana, el 23 de julio.
Ah, ok, muchísimas gracias, muy amable, Dios los bendiga, muchas gracias.
Thank you so much, you've been very kind and may God bless you.
You as well, thank you so much.
Y usted también, señor, muchísimas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
This is
Yes, to Ms. Gray. Your Honor.
You say what now?
Yes, to Ms. Gray, Tanisha Gray.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gray. Ms. Gray, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's offer to enter a plea as charged to the prohibited left turn, the insurance matter to be dismissed.
As charged to prohibit a left turn?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the best the city would do. Where's Gray on the docket?
9 a.m., Your Honor, scheduled for trial.
I've just never seen a mass charge to a prohibited left turn.
Really?
No, this is gonna be, who's the officer?
Kropic.
You know, this is gonna be a 2-point offense now on your driver record?
I am aware.
What does your driving record look like?
I have valid driver's license.
All right, you wanna take the deal?
I mean, the sign, like I told the officer, the sign is very little. I've been staying in this area for over 5 years.
Sign being little is not a defense, ma'am.
Okay. I take the offer.
You want to take the deal or not?
Yes.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
No, I tried to help you out, ma'am, by asking what your driver's license looked like. Your answer to me is that I have a valid license tells me that it must be a lot of different things on your license to know about. So
No, it's not. I'm a good driver. I don't have much on my driver's license.
Run a driver's license, please. Let's pass the matter. All right, Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor.
Jalen Williams. Now, this is the City of Detroit versus Jalen Williams, case number SP 1690774, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1690791. Appear for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Clayton Williams.
Jalen Gleaton Williams.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial/formal hearing. Corporal Proxon, are you there? He was here.
I'm here, Judge. Good morning.
Morning to you. State your name, badge number for the record, please.
Corporal Croxton, badge 665, Detroit Police Officer. Good morning.
And good morning to you. Today is date and time. Mr. Berry, get Mr. Gleaton Williams an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer today, is the date and time set for that trial, okay? What breakout room is he in? Is he still here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Take your hat off, sir, please. Where is oh, here it is. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Where's Ms. Schneider, Mr. Corporate? They gone? Corporate, are you here?
Corporal Crope is here, sir.
Good morning to you. I don't know if you spoke with Ms. Schneider about this or not. I'm looking at Miss Williams driving, Miss Gray's driving record. Was there a reason why you didn't want to offer her anything less than a prohibited left turn?
I did not talk to Ms. Schneider about this case.
Is there any reason why you wouldn't go any lower than a prohibited left turn in this matter?
No, there's no reason I wouldn't. Like I said, it was just a routine traffic stop. There are 2 signs posted at the corner, but I'm good to go, give her a better deal.
All right, give me a second for Ms. Snyder to come back. And she did indicate that it was the sign was there, but it was small. I don't know what that means, but at the end of the day, give Ms. Snyder a minute to come back, and we'll see if she's willing to. Generally, the city attorney will go with what the officer says, Ms. Gray. So give me a minute, all right?
Okay.
All right, let's go back on the record with Gordon. Mr. Gordon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Gordon has a valid license. We would request dismissal.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. I'll waive the warrant fee. If you'll pay the reinstatement fee, of which I see $145. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gordon, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Okay?
Hey, Your Honor, you said pay the reinstatement fee?
$45.
All right. So what if I already took the test and paid the reinstatement fee already and stuff?
Oh, that's a different reinstatement fee. This is 36 District Court reinstatement.
All right, bet type shit.
What did you say?
I said, all right, bet. I got you, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, sir. City of Detroit versus Journey Gunn, case number SP 135-80491, SP 616058, counts 1, 2, and counts 1 and counts 2. SP 161-62162, appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Gunn, please state your name for the record.
Ms. Gunn, are you there?
Ms. Gunn, can you state your name for the record?
Unmute yourself, ma'am. Ms. Gunn, if she's not around, all right, she's not around. All right, let's move on. Who's got Kenneth Green?
Your Honor, can I?
Yes.
Yeah, does Ms. Gunn have counsel? Does Ms. Gunn have counsel? Some of these have names behind them, and I'm just not sure.
I see. Where's Miss Barrett? I don't know what's going on. Let's see what's done. There's nobody signed up on it, and we're just gonna.
Did you say Garrett or Barrett?
Barrett. Yeah, I don't see anybody signed up on Gunn.
And there's one other that has a name behind it, but we can wait till we get there. I don't know where the names came from.
Gunn is not responding anyway. All right, is Gunn responding? Let's move on. Let's pass the map. Kenneth Green. Who's got Kenneth Green?
Corporal Bennett for Kenneth Green, Your Honor.
Corporal Bennett, good morning to you.
Morning.
This is Detroit versus Kenneth Everett Green, case number SP 1678931, counts 1 and counts 2. Here's for the record, please.
Hannah Jenkins on behalf of
Sure,
Mr. Green. I don't know. Do you want to take him, Ms. Harris? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll take him. I saw you went on mute. Okay, Tana Jenkins on behalf of Mr. Green. Mr. Green, please state your full name for the record.
Kenneth Everett Green.
Thank you, sir.
Corporal Bennett, name, badge number. Good morning to you, Mr. Green. Name, badge number, department, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you. Day and time set for a trial. Mr. Green, Ms. Jenkins going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in the breakout room. The day is that date and time set for that trial. I'm going to put you in the breakout room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Ms. Snyder, are you there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Any reason there was no better offer on the improper left turn for Miss Tanisha Gray? I think Mr. Corporate is here, and he was willing to do. It was just a no insurance and a no proper left turn.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't understand the question.
Any reason there was no better offer for Miss Gray?
The offer was to dismiss the misdemeanor and plead to the civil infraction, which is more generous than a general offer per our policy. But if you spoke to Corporal Kropik and he has a different offer he'd like to make, I would be willing to adopt that.
He was willing to give her a break on the proper left turn to save her the points. All right, Ms. Gray.
Yes.
All right, it's gonna be a one-time deal, ma'am.
I appreciate it. I don't make that turn anymore, even though this is my neighborhood.
Well, don't not make the turn. Oh, well, don't make the
No,
turn.
it's a different route that you can take, and I just take that because that sign, he said it's a year old, so it's a newer sign, and people still make that turn there. So I hope that they can make a bigger sign.
You keep on talking about that. You know you're not supposed to make the turn. You make the turn because it's a shortcut for you. That's your neighborhood. Is that correct or not?
No, it's a turn there at Lasher and Grand River. That's the improper turn. So no, I do not make that turn anymore. No.
I didn't ask you that.
I'm sorry, what did you ask me?
I asked you make that turn, and you make that turn, you know it's no proper left turn there, but you make that turn because it's a shortcut for you.
No, that's not a shortcut for me. That's the intersection, and it's no longer you can turn that way. So I take a different route. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible fee. Ms. Harris, stipulate on her behalf, it's gonna be a blocking traffic this time.
So stipulated, John.
Cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated.
How long has it been on that turn there?
The turn has actually been there. They started construction there probably about a year and a half ago, and they put those signs up. There's actually 3 signs up. One block before it says no left turn on Grand River, and then there's 2 no left turns on each corner when you get up to Grand River. But it's been about a year and a half.
And those signs are up there just because of construction in that area?
Well, I think they're permanent now because the construction is done, but the signs are still there.
But the construction was what it started the signs? Was it a left turn on that intersection?
There used to be a left turn allowed on that at that intersection until the construction started. But the construction is over and they are still up though. They look like they're permanent though because they're cemented into the ground or nailed into the ground.
Yeah, that gives me a better understanding of what's going on over there, Ms. Gray. And that I'm further willing to give you that blocking traffic. I'm gonna find you responsible for the admitted count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it?
I can pay that now.
All right, wait till it gets in the system as a blocking traffic, $175. Pay at any DIV kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DIV after your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it. If it's nothing further, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Be safe out there, both of you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
I don't have court today. I was just trying to get a hold of you to see how I can get my community service to you. I had court with you at the beginning of this month, and then you told me to give it to you by the 11th, and then I had court on the 12th, and I thought it was for you, but it was for somebody else, and I was trying to get that to you.
Are you at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Well, I did my community service through a healthcare building, but do I go there to get it to you?
Who assigned you? Who did you go through to do community service?
I didn't go through anybody.
Well, you just did it on your own. Well, that's not community service. You got to go through our department to do community service. Hold on a second. This is the city of Detroit versus Tony Ray Gillespie, case number SP 1681191, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Cherica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gillespie, please state your name.
Tony Ray Gillespie.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Dismissed officer. Officer Walsh here? Officer Walsh? All right, I'm hearing no response, and I don't see that officer in the room. I'm going to dismiss the case, Mr. Gillespie, for no officer. Best of luck to you out there the rest of your day.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Green, Zaria Green.
Oh, we still on. Oh, I got it.
City of Detroit versus Zaria Green, case number SP1002903, counts
Why
1
was
and
you
5.
doing that? Yes.
Ms. Green, you gotta be quiet, please. SP1087551, counts 1 and counts 2. SP982475, counts 1, 2, and 3. State of Michigan versus Zaria Green, case number SX3680001, counts 1 and counts 2. 2143985, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Green. Ms. Green, your name for the record?
Zaria Green.
Thank you, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set for trial. I'm not sure, but a cursory glance seems to suggest none of the officers appeared.
Well, Corporal Kimberly Wright appeared. Corporal Wright, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Officer Wright.
I have not had a chance to talk to the prosecutor at all.
Okay, state your name, badge number, and department for the record. Good morning to you.
Morning, Corporal Kimberly Wright, badge 4970, 7th precinct.
All right, good morning. I'm gonna put you in for Snyder. Corporal Wright wants to speak with you. What about Officer Hale? I haven't seen Officer Hale this morning. What about Officer Yamas? Is Officer Yamas here? I do not see that officer either. So Officer Bunich, Roy Bunich, Officer Bayford. All right, hearing no response, go ahead to breakout room, Ms. Green, Ms. Jenkins, get her an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to withdraw.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. I was just wondering, I kind of signed in late and I was just wondering, did I miss?
No, you haven't missed yet.
Okay, thank you.
Turn your camera on. All right, let's pass the matter. Ms. Green, join the breakout room, please. Corporal Wright, you can join the room and speak with the city attorney is waiting on you in there.
I did speak with her.
Okay, very good. All right, who's ready?
Judge, I'm ready on one of mine.
Ready after Mr. Williams, Your Honor?
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gleaton Williams. Mr. Williams, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter a plea of failure to display for the driver's license suspended charge and limited access 1 to 5 for the 16 to 20 miles per hour over the limit.
You want to take the deal, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Limited take your hat off, sir. Limited access 1 to 5.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Raise your right hand, sir. The other right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Sit down. Understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
Understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
No, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
We draw your attention back to March the 5th, 2025, around 2:48 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Mound and Outer Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
They have one on it.
All right. Were you speeding on that day?
Pardon me?
Were you speeding on that day?
Yes, sir.
All right. Find your client guilty of the admitted count of failure to display for not having a license and limited access 1 to 5. We're gonna fine them $240 for the failure to display. I'll give you a break on the limited access. You're gonna get a abstraction on your license with that. When can you pay? $240.
Can I have 30 days?
7/28/2025. Pay it and leave div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. Told you can upload to div that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If you don't have any further questions, I wish you the best of luck.
I do have a question.
What is that?
What did you mean by the limited access on my license? What do you mean by that?
That's just called abstract. It's not gonna give you any points, but the Secretary of State, so the insurance companies will know and things like that.
Okay, thank you.
It's nothing further. Best of luck to you.
You too.
City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Ayana Garrett, case number SB 1505939, counts 1 and counts 2. SB 1646298, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Garrett.
Ayana Garrett.
Okay, good morning to you, ma'am. Oh, you're not supposed to be here till tomorrow.
Oh, I thought it was
tomorrow morning. Come on in first thing in the morning, and you'll be on top of the list.
okay. Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Craig Lawson, are you there? Craig Lawson's not supposed to be here till tomorrow morning. All right.
Judge.
I hear you, Mr. Barrett.
I'm sorry.
I've been calling your name all morning. You got to wait now, please. Let's go with O'Bannon, Felicia O'Bannon. O'Banner, I'm sorry. Felicia O'Banner, are you here, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Right, good morning to you, ma'am. City of Detroit versus Felicia O'Banner, case number SB 171-29141. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. O'Banner, please state your name.
Felicia O'Banner.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. O'Banner, go speak to Ms. Harris in the breakout room. She's gonna get you an offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to the trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Thank you.
Join the room. Who's got Christopher Graham?
I do, Your Honor. Matthew Dupree for the defendant, Judge.
Are we ready on him?
I believe we are, Judge.
City of Detroit. Does Mr. Graham have a middle name?
Should be. Give me a moment, Judge. I can look. Lee, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Christopher Lee Brown, case number SP 167-6581, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 167-65901. There's also SP 165-98771. Appearance for the record, please.
Add the abbreviated 0132 for the defendant. Mr. Graham, would you state your name, please?
Where's Christopher Graham?
He was just here. I literally just here, Judge. I was just looking at him. He must have dropped off.
All right, let's pass the matter. Ms. Barrett, who's your client? Okay, are we ready on Felicia O'Banner?
Ready, Your Honor.
Back on the record with Mr. O'Banner. Is this a dismissal for providing valid documentation?
That is the request, Your Honor. Please and thank you.
Dismiss Ms. O'Banner for providing valid documentation. Nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And can I say go Ty Perkins? For mayor.
All right. Have
All
a good
right.
day.
Take care.
Gloucester.
That one's mine as well, Your Honor. Terrell Gloucester.
Ready on him?
No, actually, yes, Judge. I'm sorry. We are ready on Mr. Gloucester.
City of Detroit versus Terrell Gloucester, case number SP 169-06591, SP 169-0688, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1735395, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1735831. Appearance for the record, please.
Matthew abbreviated 0132 for the defendant. Mr. Gloucester, your name, please. Yeah, there you go.
How you doing? My name is Terrell Gloucester.
All right, Corporal Bennett was here. I don't know if he's still here, but it is the time set for a trial. Corporal Bennett, he's got some other allegations, Mr. Dupree, that it would be a driving license suspended, no insurance, minor with tobacco, and improper equipment. I think you can, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gloucester, and Mr. I'll put him in 6. Mr. Dupree will be here to speak with you, all right?
Okay.
Thanks, Judge. I'll go talk to Ms. Schneider right now.
Pass the matter. Who's ready?
I have a few ready matters, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna wait to that last big one for last. Who are you ready on?
Okay, we could do Mr. Green, Mr. Kenneth Green, and then I also have Ms. Zariah Green. She's ready.
Go back on the record for Mr. Kenneth Green. Ms. Jenkins, giving you an opportunity to pre-try the case. What's the deal?
Thank you. Mr. Green would like to accept the amended offer of blockading on the 6 to 10, dismiss the no insurance. He does have the insurance.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea on your client's behalf.
Yes, Your Honor.
Take the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can you pay it, Mr. Green?
I can play it within 2 weeks, sir.
I'll just give you the 28th, same date everybody else. Pay anything he did that kiosk, City of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the that app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Green. If something further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Take care, sir.
All right. Thank you. Who's next?
I have Zariah Green. She's ready as well, Your Honor.
Soraya Green, I'm sorry about the mispronunciation of your name, ma'am. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Soraya Green. Ms. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Green would like to accept the offer, which is to plead to improper plates, dismiss the remaining 9 tickets. She's asking for community service because she's not working at the moment. And I do have her contact information. Should I message you that?
You can.
Okay.
Now, all these other tickets are dismissed because of what reason?
No officers, Your Honor. Officer Wright was the only officer who appeared.
Okay. You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Or you put your hand down? You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or
Yes.
5 fines? You understand the jail? Are you gonna let me finish the question?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Jenkins went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
Understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Can you repeat? I didn't hear you.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw way back to, let's go back to April the 3rd, 2019, at 1:41 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McClellan and Fletch. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Well, is there something wrong with the plates on that 2005 Pontiac?
Yes.
What was wrong with them?
I didn't have my insurance, and proper plates, and I didn't have my registration.
How were the plates improper, ma'am?
The plates were improper because they didn't belong to the car.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plates. You say you want to do community service, right?
Yes.
All right. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So community service, 6 hours plus 6 hours. 6, 18, 24, 36 hours of community service will clear it up. Will clear everything up. You want to do that now?
Yes.
I need I'm going to give you the number to the community service coordinator. Oh, you shouldn't have to call her.
Okay.
They should call you, but I'm going to give you the number just in case. 313-965-8130. I think that's
Okay,
Miss
I'm
Shelley.
trying to find the pen right now.
You said 313.
965, I'm sorry, not 313-965.
313 965
8130.
8130.
That's Miss Shelton, I think she's the new community service coordinator. I'm gonna take your email address down, so they'll have two ways to contact you. If you find that they haven't contacted you in the next week or so, you need to come back and return back. I'm gonna give you 30 days to complete it, July the 2025, or call the number. So I've got it marked file referred to community service, so they should contact you. Just pay attention, answer calls you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls will be that community service. Come back on July the 28th, 2025 at 8:25, okay?
Your Honor, was that 36 hours for one ticket?
So 36 hours, that's gonna clear up her civil infractions and everything she owes the court.
Oh, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Best of luck to you, Ms. Green.
Thank you.
Who are we ready on?
I have Mr. Griffin, but he's...
Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
What are we gonna, let's go back on the record with Mr. Reginald Griffin. Mr. Griffin, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's the deal here?
I had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Griffin, and he would like to avail himself of the city's offer, which is to plead to one of the improper license tickets amended to a failure to display, and then plead to 11 other tickets, which would be amended to improper plates. And do you want me to read you the ticket numbers?
No.
Okay. So sorry. It would be a total of 12 tickets, 1 FTD, and 11 improper plates.
All right, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, stipulate to the face of the ticket. I'm gonna give them a mix allowing and improper plates.
Thank you, Your Honor. I so appreciate that. Mr. Griffin has never had his license, and he understands and appreciates the gift that he has been given. And we had a long conversation, and it seems like he's trying to get it together. So thank you very much. That's a beautiful blessing. Thank you.
The failure to display is gonna stick.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah, the failure to display it. I'm gonna give a mix of allowings for the improper plates.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Griffin, Mr. Griffin, it probably is gonna be a long road for you to get a license. I'll just tell you this straight up. But it doesn't mean that it won't ever happen. You're just gonna learn the hard way that driving in the state of Michigan is a privilege and not a right. Yeah, you can go to Miss Schneider and see if she'll do it.
I did talk to Miss Schneider. We talked for quite a while.
Imagine so. All right, Mr. Griffin, let's do it like this. Are you gonna contest any of these tickets?
I'm sorry?
Are you gonna contest any of these matters, saying that you didn't do it?
No, no, I ain't going, no.
So let's stipulate to the basis of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for those guilty pleas on behalf of your client.
So stipulated, Your Honor?
Let's stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor?
All right. I'm gonna find your client guilty of failure to display for SX 417-45161, improper plate for SP 165-1209, count 2 is improper plate admitted for insurance misdemeanor, and count 1 is allowing the misdemeanor. SP 164-16121 amended from revoked to allowing.
What that did is,
To who's making all the noise. SP 162-73362 amended from revoke. Strike that. SP 162-73361 amended from revoke to allowing. SP 1604335 count 1 amended from no insurance misdemeanor to improper plate. Count 2 amended from driving license suspended to allowing. SP 151810111 amended to allowing. SP 1511404 count 1 amended from driver license suspended to allowing. Count 2 amended from no insurance misdemeanor to improper plate. Count 3 as charged to the improper plate. SP 1509604 count 3 amended from driving while license suspended to allowing, and all the other matters that I call into the record will be dismissed. I mean, that's a gift in and of itself.
Yes, it is, Your Honor. And Mr. Griffin is very grateful.
All right. Well, he didn't get another ticket, and so I'm grateful for that. I didn't want to have to exercise sending him to jail, and I hope he doesn't come back and get any more tickets.
No, he's going to go to Secretary of State and see what he can do about getting his driver's license.
Yeah, and I really appreciate you, Judge. I ain't gonna catch no more tickets.
Hope not.
No, I ain't trying to. Yeah.
I mean, what it's going to do is going to continue to push you back and back and back and back and back. How are we going to pay for this?
He said he wants to try to go on to a payment plan, Your Honor.
He's going to have to. I'm going to waive the warrant fees.
Thank you.
Saving thousands. He's going to have to pay the reinstatement fee.
He's going to have to pay what? I'm sorry?
Reinstatement fee and all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him four $240 fines and no fine him on the rest.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Griffin, did
yes. Yeah, I heard him. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
No fine. All right, and I'm doing that because typically you pay the attached civil infraction, and they will dismiss anyway for paying a related civil infraction. In your case, you haven't paid anything yet, but you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 60 days to start getting this stuff together.
Okay.
Well, you know something, I'm not even gonna have you back. I'm just gonna give you 60 days to start getting this stuff together, and you can either set a payment plan, or you hit it big, you can pay it all the way off. Give you till August 29th to figure out what you're gonna do with all of this stuff, all right?
Okay, thank you so much.
So I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I just want to remind you, Mr. Griffin, with the payment plan, you have to go down to the courthouse first floor and set that up, okay? And you're going to have to bring your 25%.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. I could do that tomorrow, actually, early in the morning. And I could pay on some. I could pay one of the 420s tomorrow.
He
Well,
said 240.
You can pick 240 times 4, sir. 240 times 4.
Okay. I thought, okay.
And then the other, it's supposed to be 240 for each one of them. So it's supposed to be 240 times 12, but I'm only going 240 times 4.
Thank you so much.
All right, now you might, before you start just putting money down, you might want to come down here and get a very good understanding first of what it's going to take for you to get in that payment plan. All right.
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay. Thank you. Be safe.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
The officers are free to leave on Griffin. Who's ready?
Excuse me,
Your
Your Honor.
attorney. Your attorney is. I'm waiting on your attorney.
His attorney is Mr. Dupree. I don't know if Mr. Dupree knew he was. I'm sorry about that.
He's here. Who's ready? Miss Barrett, are you there? It's ready. Barrett has gun too.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Judge, I'm sorry, I had
I don't
problems.
think we quite know that.
I'm sorry. I'm ready for Mr.
Let's go back on. Let's call Lacko. This
Yeah.
is the 6th Detroit versus Stephen Lacko. Where's the file? No, Shad Lacko.
Shad.
Number 16411-671. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Excuse me. On behalf of Shad Lacko.
Lacko. All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time. State your name for the record, sir.
Chad Emmerich Lako.
Lacko. All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is the officer here?
No, Judge, we make a motion that the matter be dismissed.
Johnson never showed. All right, case dismissed, sir. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Go ahead. Who's next?
Judge, I need my other two clients put in the breakout room.
Who are your other two clients?
I had Gunn. Excuse me.
All right, Gunn. Go to breakout room 8 and wait on Miss Barrett. And who's the next other client?
Hold on one second, Judge. I had my stuff in front of me. I'm sorry. I had Gunn and Tanisha Gray.
Tanisha Gray is gone.
Okay, which room did you put Miss Gunn in?
8.
Okay, thank you.
Galloway.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You're supposed to be here until 8-1. Take your hat off, please. 8-1.
Yeah, I was trying to call and get my court date. I couldn't remember it. I'm sorry. That's why I joined.
Yeah, courtroom 336 on August the 1st at 8:30. Courtroom 336, August the 1st at 8:30.
Are you still my judge?
No, it'll probably come back to me, but it's 336.
336.
Yep, at August the 1st at 8:30.
That's
all right.
August 1st. Okay, thank you.
All right, be safe.
All right, you too.
Anybody else ready?
Judge, I'm ready on a couple of cases.
All right, give me one.
Judge, we could start with Timothy Garr, Garr.
City of Detroit versus Timothy Garr, case number B1440132, B1440142, B1440152, B144011724, B1440184, appearance for the record, please.
Matthew Dupree, PH 0132, attorney for Mr. Gar. Mr. Gar, state your name, please.
Timothy Christopher Gar.
All right, investigator, good morning to you, sir. Investigator Parkinson was here. What are we going to do with the cases, Mr. Dupree?
Judge, we do have a proposed resolution in this matter under which the defendant would plead guilty on the tickets ending 324 and 424. With the remaining matters being dismissed, there would be a recommendation for a 12-month delayed sentence, which we would ask the court to adopt.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, I do, sir.
Let's ask charge for each.
Correct, Your Honor, but with the delayed sentence.
Raise your right hand, please. Mr. Gar, raise your right hand, please.
It is raised.
I think it's messing up now.
I think he is raised, Judge. I just think his video is frozen.
All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Dupree went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Any questions about those rights?
Yes, I did.
Do you have questions about the rights?
No, I don't.
You know about taking the deal, you're gonna give the rights up?
Yes, I do.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to December the 6th, 2024, in the city of Detroit. Did you own some dogs around that date and that time?
Yes, I did.
All right. What's going on with this? Was the dogs get out of the closed area?
Yes, they did.
All right, find them guilty of that. As charged, 12-month delayed sentence, $240 fine. This animal cruelty, what was this all about?
I didn't provide enough water and food at the time I was at work.
It cannot be animal cruelty because you went to work and did not provide food and water for that time you went to work. That cannot be animal cruelty. Unless you worked out of town and were gone for some days.
No.
It's got to be better than that, Mr. Dupree. I'm at work now and I haven't given my dog, well, it's probably got a little water in the bowl, but it definitely doesn't have any food.
I understand, Your Honor.
That's a serious allegation to say that that you're cruel to the animal because it just for the time being at work. Was the animal emaciated? Was it what did it look like? Is it just that day, sir, or did you not provide the dog food and water for some days?
Sir, I can only tell you what the officer told me. That he kept coming out.
Now here we go. You can tell me what you did. I'm not even asking you what the officer did.
Okay, well, I'm telling you what I did is I didn't provide food. I guess in a timely manner for my dogs.
Was the dog starving, sir?
My dog looked like he was starving because she had just had puppies, 12 puppies.
Judge, it sounds like we should just set this matter for trial.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh my God, I just want to get this over. I'm guilty. I just want to deal with this. Sir, I'm just starting the job. I just want to get this over. In fact, I'm at work now. I've been sitting here, and my super foreman looking at me like, "What you gonna do?"
Well, you can go back to work now because that doesn't rise to in my eyes, rise to the level of animal cruelty. Now you can go back and speak with the city attorney, but other than that, I want to hear what the officer has to say now. You said that it was thin because the dog had 12 puppies.
Yeah, my dog was thin. She had 12 puppies. I talked to the officer about it.
You also said
What happened was one of the puppies ran out the street.
No, don't talk when I'm talking.
I'm
You
sorry.
also said that when I asked you what's going on with this animal cruelty, you said that I just didn't give the dog food or water because I was at work. And it's not, I don't believe that rises to being being cruel to an animal just because you're 8 hours at work or so. When you get home, I hope you fed the dog. So I'm not taking that plea. All right. All right. Trial date's gonna be July the 24th. July the 24th.
Judge, I'm scheduled to be in a jury on July the 24th. Is there any chance it could go to the following, maybe the 30th?
July the 30th, 9 a.m. I'll let you zoom in. We'll get you out of here, Mr. Dupree. Make sure he can work around his work schedule. We can have it all worked out, and then we can get you in and out if it takes that. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Be safe. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next.
Judge, I also have ready Christopher Graham.
Let's Graham, did we already call it?
It's a recall, Judge. Or wait, no, I don't think it is, Judge. I don't think it has been called yet.
City of Detroit versus Christopher Graham. We did. Let's go back on the record with Christopher Graham. Case number SP 165-98771, SP 167-6581, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 167-65901. Go ahead, Mr.
Matthew Dupree, PA 0132 for the defendant, Mr. Graham. Your name, please.
Christopher Graham.
All right, go ahead. What's going to be the good morning to you, Mr. Graham. What's going to be the resolution?
Judge, we're just looking to set a trial date.
Trial date will be that July 30th date, 2025 at 9 a.m. Nothing further, Mr. Graham. Be safe out there. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And lastly, Judge, I have Terrell Gloucester.
Let's call the City of Detroit versus Terrell Gloucester, case number SP 169-06591, SP 169-0688, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 173-5395, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 175-8031. Appearance for the record, please.
Matthew Dupree, PA 0132 for the defendant, Mr. Gloucester. Your name, please.
How you doing, Judge? My name is Terrell Gloucester.
All right, good. Let me turn your camera on, sir. Good morning. All right. What's going to happen with these cases, Mr.
Judge, so for the matters set for trial today, that's 6881, 6882, and 6591, we have a proposed resolution where the defendant would plead guilty to 1 count of failure to display and 1 count, so a reduced count of failure to display on 6881, a reduced count of failure to report an accident on 6591, and 6882 would be dismissed. We would ask the court to adopt that resolution.
It's not a failure to report an accident. That accident is a point ticket. That's
so, Judge, sorry, Your Honor, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
So the deal would be to reduce it to the failure to report.
All right, failure to report, is there a civil infraction of failure to report?
Yes, Judge, I believe there is a 0-point civil infraction.
I know it's a failure to report misdemeanor.
Pulling up the offense code now to double check.
I'm sorry, it does show up as a misdemeanor. My apologies, Judge, that was our error.
To make it simpler, we could flip-flop and just put the failed to report on the other misdemeanor or one of his other misdemeanors.
That would make sense,
Dismiss the
Judge.
balance.
So the 6882 could become the failure to report and the 6591 could be dismissed.
Now, it's failure to display and failure to report.
Correct, Your Honor.
Or an improper play. It doesn't matter in that sense, does it to you, Ms. Snyder? Because they're both 0-point offenses and neither one of them abstract. I don't believe the failure to report abstracts.
No objection, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's same. Now, are you taking these deals and what do you want to do with the other tickets?
We'd ask the other tickets be set for trial, Your Honor. They're not set for trial today. Actually, I don't even think most of them are set for today. I think they're set for arraignment in a future date. So we'd waive reading and stand mute as to those and just ask for a trial date.
I also believe the next one is July 2nd.
No, we're going to change that. We're in our not guilty plea on this BI, give them a $0 bond. You couldn't all work this out at one time, or you don't want to all work it out at one time?
Judge, we want to see if the officer will actually appear on the other matter.
All right. Raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense, 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dupree went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
We draw your attention back to March the 5th, 2025, around 1:10 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Schoolcraft and Southfield Road. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license and insurance.
Yes, sir. So, around this time, it's kind of odd because
Let's stop. I know you want to say it. We'll make it quicker. Did you have a valid license, sir?
At the moment, no. I literally had just got my car.
Okay, Mr. Glasser, he just needs a yes or no. Did you have a valid license, yes or no?
No, I only have my permit, no.
You had a valid permit?
Yes, only a valid permit.
Do you have a valid license now?
I literally got it scheduled. It's scheduled for the 12th.
Run this license, please.
So I only got my permit at the moment.
This one. Officers for Mackay Green. That's not officers for Tanisha Austin. Is Tanisha Austin here? I thought we did that. She was under a different name. All right, so the license is valid. It's up to Ms. Schneider if she's gonna be. The license is valid.
Judge, if you'd pass the matter, I'd go talk to Ms. Snyder again.
All right. Pass the matter. Mr. Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's on the phone at 313-465-2620? On the telephone at 313-465-2620? Mr. Soroki, who's your client?
I have Mark Gaddis and David Green.
I don't see Mark Gaddis.
I think he checked in very early this morning, because when I went in and checked in this morning, he was present, I believe. And his officer was Joe Tariff. It was up scheduled for trial. His middle name was Twain. That's what I always pick up on it. Mark Twain Gaddis Jr. Did he not show up?
I don't think he ever showed.
I haven't put him down as a no-show.
I don't have him on my list as show.
Okay. And David Green.
That telephone is not answering, so I don't know who that is. 465-2620. Let's try to call. They're not answering either.
Okay. Your Honor, if you don't mind, I'll do it for a second and try to reach Mark Gaddis and David Green, and just report back to you. And
we're going to be gone in a few minutes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thanks. Bye. Did the police officers appear at Mark Gaddis?
Yeah, I'm here. Tariff.
Yes.
They did. We have Officer Hill, Parinello,
Okay.
Leather, Tariff, and McCullough.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll get we could just schedule, we could just keep us both or whatever you want to do, Judge. If you want me to reach out, I can reach out now too.
Try to reach out David Green.
All right, thank you.
No,
yes.
You're talking Tavion Green.
No, David Green.
David Green's not set for trial. It's set for
pre-trial. Right.
Officers for
Mark Gaddis are here.
Yeah. So I haven't seen Cortez Larkins. I haven't seen Twyman Lawrence. I haven't seen Javon Leverett. I haven't seen Degon. I haven't seen Trevor Loman.
Okay.
So each one of those officers are free to leave. Be safe.
I was here for Mark.
Yeah, I think Mark Gaddis may not appear. Somebody's on the telephone. They must have fallen asleep. All right, are we ready on anyone?
Hey, Judge, this Officer Reed, I had disconnected.
I got you still checked in. If you're on one of those calls, you're free to leave.
I'm ready on gun.
Let's go back on the record with gun. Let's call it the City of Detroit versus Journey Gun. Case numbers SB 135-80491, SB 161-6058, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 161-62162. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Judge. Melita Baird on behalf of Journey Gun. Judge, her matters was set for trial. Police officer showed up The offer is for her to plead to reduce charge of failure to display. Balance be dismissed.
You want to take the deal, Ms. Gunn?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Barrett went over your other advice or rights in the breakout. Did he not? Did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
By taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, I don't see Officer Bush. I know Officer Corey Bush showed up, but I didn't see an officer, said Tyra Bush. Did you see an officer Tyra Bush, Ms. Schneider?
I did not, Your Honor.
I didn't see an officer Bush. All right, let me carry your attention back to May 31st, 2022 at around 3:50 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Outer Drive and Mitchell. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I came in concert with the police department.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
Because my license had, I ended up finding out that my license got suspended in the same year, in May 2022. In the year 2022.
I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of no license, failure to display. Stipulate the proper cause will dismiss the other matters.
Stipulated.
All right, listen, I'm not even gonna fine you. You got a bunch of other you have a no proof of insurance that went along with that. You have a no valid registration, expired plate. You have other civil infractions that went along with these other tickets. You owe the court $1,572. You pay these $288 and the $336. It'll go a long way to potentially getting your driver's license back. If there's nothing further, ma'am, I'm not even gonna fine you. Have a good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
All right,
Thank you
Jake.
so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Who's next? What happened to Christina Gooch? Catherine Gooch? No response on that? Yeah, you have anybody else, Ms. Barrett?
Your Honor, permission to address you, sir?
You may.
Sir, when I signed in, I saw both C and S Bush signed in. I'm not certain if they had to step out to another courtroom, but I saw both Officer Bushes.
I saw Bush and Bush, but I didn't know. I just didn't mark no officers in because I did see Bush, but I thought it was Bush had hung up and came back in. But okay, that clears it up. So that's good. All right. If there's nothing further, Officer Sergeant Sanchez, be safe out there. Have a very good rest of your day. I don't know what Gordon. I don't know what Gordon is doing or where Gordon is if the Gordon ever shows.
Your Honor, that was a dismissal due to valid documentation.
Oh, very good. All right, you be safe. And I just scratched out no officer. It's just a dismissal for the plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, be safe. Anybody else ready?
Your Honor, for
I'm ready
for
on.
Gooch, I thought that person got it. I thought that person was for a different date. That's all I wanted to say, and I apologize.
Maybe so. That's probably why I didn't see it. I don't see it on the docket. You're ready on Gloucester?
Yes, Judge.
Let's go back on the record with Gloucester. What's going to happen?
We have a revised offer, or a revised settlement proposal, Judge, under which the defendant would plead guilty on 6882 with it amended to expired plates. 6881 and 6591 would both be dismissed per plea, and then the other matters would be set for trial, and we'd ask for that July 30th date if possible.
So you're saying improper plate?
Correct, Your Honor.
Say it one more time.
Pleading guilty to a single count of improper plate with the other two dismissed, Judge.
Very good. Take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
I already swore you in. We took you back to, on that date and time, did you have insurance on this vehicle?
Not actually, yes, I did. I believe, yes. I had this one. I had bought 21 days of fresh insurance. This is literally when I first got my car.
Judge, if I might.
Yep.
So, Mr. Glasser, you just bought that insurance, right?
Yes, I had literally around that time when I first got my car. I had just got the insurance.
And had you put a new tag on your car on the plate after buying that insurance?
No, the car that I bought it from, I had to wait for the.
Mr. Glasser, that's all we need to know. So, Judge, if he didn't update the tag, then the plates were improper.
That's not all we need to know because this is a no insurance misdemeanor.
Judge, I do believe he can plea to the amended count for a plea deal.
Oh, right, he can do that. He can do that. So you didn't put the plate on that car, is that correct, sir?
No, sir. It was just a tag on there.
All right, finding guilty, you can plead to the as charged offense or the amended offense. That's what the court rules say. Find you guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 of dismiss upon payment. So pay it by review. We'll pay it by the date of trial. Pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload div that after your phone. Pay it by before July the 30th, and we'll dismiss that case. And then the other matters will set for trial on July the 30th, 2025. Okay?
All right.
All right. There's nothing further, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, too. You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day, Judge.
Mark Gaddis never should have appear $0 bond. Anybody else? Are we done?
Your Honor, on David Green, I just spoke to him. He said he's zooming in right now. We could get another pre-trial date.
No, a trial date.
A trial date's fine too. I have the discovery already.
What's his middle name?
Let me see.
I got it. City of Detroit versus David Green, case number SP 1705385, counts 1 and counts 2. Appears to the record, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing to be the defendant.
All right. Day is date and time set for a free trial. I'm gonna waive your client's presence. You indicated to the court off the record that you just spoke with him. He's zooming in. I'm gonna give you a trial date for July the 24th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right.
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a better.
Okay.
Is that it? I'm sorry, Ms. Villarua, you could have left a long time ago.
That's okay, Your Honor. I didn't mind waiting.
I'm sorry.
No, no.
Is that David Green?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, sir, for time just got away from me.
The court date is July the 24th at 9 a.m. There's nothing further. Be safe. Talk to your lawyer.
I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry.
Have a blessed